Hey, it's Deanna, and tonight I'm going to show you this old antique clock. It was made in Connecticut by the New Haven Clock Company, and so it's a little like Gild's brass clock. I'm not sure how old it is. Now, the glass panel on the front is very foggy. You see that? So I'm going to do a little experiment with Flitz polish. Apparently, it's supposed to even clean headlights and plastic and glass and uh, metal and all sorts of surfaces. So I'm going to see if I can get this sort of milky, dirty type of film that's on it off. Stay tuned and let's see what happens. So I'm going to rub a little bit of the Flitz on here and see what happens. I'm afraid I might regret this, but sorry for that sound. I know it's like nails on a chalkboard. This is hard filming with one hand and doing this with the other. All right, stay tuned and I'll show you the results. So this old clock is like filthy dirty. I have to like get in there and clean it. It's really, really dusty. So let's see how the Flitz worked. Actually, the dial looks a lot better. I can actually see it now. Before it was too murky to really see the numbers well. What I'm going to also do is I'm going to actually do a little test area. Let me turn this around. And I'm going to use the Flitz in like an inconspicuous spot. And let's see if it can actually brighten up this old brass. So I put the Flitz on a microfiber cloth. And let's see what happens when I touch it like right in an inconspicuous spot here. I mean, if it takes the finish off, it's no big deal because it's in a spot that not many people are going to look. Plus, this clock doesn't even work. And it was given to me for free as a gift. So that's another thing. That's great. Like when you didn't spend any money on something and you could like really screw it up in peace. Whoa, actually, now I see a pattern that I didn't notice before. Let's see if you could see that. You see that? That's actually really good. So I'm going to continue to clean this clock. So now look at it before I do anything, right? Look how filthy that is and how tarnished and how oxidized this metal is, right? So now I'm going to run it over with some Flitz and we're going to see what happens. Stay tuned. This is absolutely incredible. This stuff right here. Oh my goodness. The best stuff on the market for cleaning up antique metals. I can't believe this. All right, so I didn't do this side, right? Take a look at that. All I did was touch the metal with a little Flitz with the microfiber cloth, and one half of it is shiny. I have to get into those nooks and crannies. And the other half, look at that. It is still filthy. This is actually really, really amazing. You see that? Oh my God, this metal was once so bright and coppery. That is absolutely crazy. All right, so I'm going to continue to do this and you guys can watch my progress. I think I'm going to actually get a toothbrush and get in there with the Flitz right now. Oh, this is so satisfying. I'm not kidding you. Again, before I do this, study this clock carefully. Look how filthy dirty it is. All right. We're going to go to town on this baby. Again, look at that. Look at the difference. All right. So remember it as is. And pretty soon you're going to see its transformation. Look how clean the base is getting. Look at that. It's starting to shine. Now I have to get into all these nooks and crannies. The toothbrush is not working. I don't know why, but maybe the bristles aren't hard enough. So that's not working. I'm going to have to do this entirely by hand and get in and out of here with Q-tips. But look at his lower foot. I don't know if you can see that compared to this. See? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? All right, so I'm going to continue to clean this. Now look like behind here, behind his foot, how black it used to be. And then I just got into this little area. My goodness. All right. Let me continue to do this and see what happens. Guys, look how insane this is. All right. Look at his bottom leg compared to the rest. Look at that. It was copper. So all along, this statue must have been copper. All right, let me hold it up into the light to show you what I mean. Do you see that? Look at the difference between that. And look how shiny and beautiful that is, right? Oh my goodness. This Flitz is phenomenal. All right, I'm going to continue to do this. Now, it's very hard to get into these nooks and crannies. It's almost impossible. So I'm going to touch it up at the end with a toothbrush to try to get into the cracks and see what happens. But before, the toothbrush was not working for it. All right, stay tuned. So yeah, I know I took most of the finish off of it, but I think it looks better. It actually appeals to me more now. Like before, it was just so filthy. It had years of tarnish on it. As a matter of fact, I didn't do the back. I just wiped it down a little, but this is how filthy the back was, right? Look at that. It was like that. And the metal was like all like, I don't know, it had no luster. It was blackened. It was not very pretty. And so I did not do the back at all. I did the whole entire front. Now, it's not as clean as I'd want it to be. I had to take a toothbrush. The toothbrush didn't get everything out. And I sat there scrubbing with the microfiber cloth. I was going insane. Now, I have anxiety right now. Don't laugh. I have a panic disorder, right? And I'm on the verge of a panic attack right now because the fumes that came off of this clock made me dizzy and I almost fell on the floor. I should have had a window open. Oh my God, right now, I feel like I have to take a friggin' Xanax from cleaning a damn clock. Can you believe this? Oh my God, like my heart's racing. I'm like, what if this thing is going to kill me? What if, right? That's what people with anxiety suffer from, the what if disease. I always try to calm myself down by saying, what if the queen had balls, she'd be king? That calms me down a little. But yeah, so it's Xanax time because the fumes that came off of this clock, God only knows like what the hell it is. Yeah, so it's not worth very much. These New Haven tabletop clocks are like, I see them on the internet. Even the working ones are selling for like $90. So if I took the finish off, no big deal. The clock on this thing seized up a long time ago. It never worked. You can't even turn the little winder. It's like totally like frozen solid in place. So it's more of a decorative piece. I'm going to just like keep it out on actually like one of my tables. I'm going to put it on the corner with some flowers in a vase. I think it'll have that like nice little shabby chic look to it. So once again, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a Xanax now. Later.